He flicked his cigarette at the mess that was the world he saw, spat gasoline and watched the flames about him roar louder than a lion, stealthier than a snake. He couldn't find tears to cry, so laughed, bit his tongue till they flowed for the sake of appearances, took a step back into repressed havoc and walked away. The ice caps melted quicker than sugar on frosted flakes. Deaf to the sound of people screaming who had been selectively blind to the sight of the world bleeding for too long, he watched them gouge their sightless eyes. On a mission of necessary evil, salt the ground, burn the neck of the hydra, kick them once more to make sure they stay down. This is how you deal with the parasites. Spray with insecticide, mercy killing, assisted suicide to a world that had given up and wanted to die. Making it rain money just fed the flames. But wanting to die and making it rain money started the blaze. Suits hung their heads in shame before hanging their necks by their ties, choking on a polluted hotbox atmosphere, choking fish with oil in plastic bags, melting with the bankers and plastic slags. Jump ship. Save only art. In the belly of a whale he found a Tesco shopping trolley and a copy of today's paper. On the front cover, he saw women and children trampled in the stampede of mass panic. He saw the milk of human kindness on the inner thigh of another statistic, victims torn apart like brisket, left in the brush and the thicket of a back alley district like knock, knock, knock on your door, like dot, dot, dot. Is that gunshot in the distance? Or just a pause for ellipsis? To elicit response to the vicious. Instead of silence and crickets, open your eyes and can't miss it. Discarded dirty dishes left in the sink for 6 months before they knew she was missing. This is not the actions of humans, just cold-blooded lizards, addicted to Ritalin, riddled in prescriptions it's written in, like people admitted in, like coldness it blizzards in. They told us, believe in him. My boldness is diminishing. But these dragons have got their greedy talons in all of our minds, from the day that we're born trying to shape us like clay. Here, son, kick this ball and shoot this gun. Grow up, unable to express yourself until you turn into a sack of aggressive, repressed flesh watching butterflies on the outside from behind bars. Here, daughter, wear this dress in pink and practice looking pretty and play with dolls so you can grow up into desired flesh. And learn your place it's second. There's only madness in this method. Never colour outside the lines, and 2 + 2 is always 5. If you disagree, you'll have to walk the streets and stalk 'em, smoking cigarettes and boredom, get caught stealing a loaf of bread, push charges, force you under arrest, whilst politicians keep their sickened, twisted distance from the underloved and poverty-stricken, stealing millions from the poor and keeping it. Like Robin Hood, Hood robbing, leaving single parents sobbing. Never show their true colours like chameleons. Get given millions more by dictatorships who support, torture and advocate stoning for loving the wrong body who next year they'll be at war with. Start wars in our name. Bring about the apocalypse. It starts with politics. Partnerships with devils in darkness and full eclipse. He was the master of his own abyss. Bend paper spines to open minds, climb out of it. Rise out of the ashes like a phoenix, but keep the fire burning in your heart and stomach. New directions pushing forward to realize we are all different, but we are all one. Same blood, different veins, different thoughts, same veins, different multicolored fibers in the fabric of life. You see, the world needs to be set alight. But the fire that burns hottest is the one inside. See, love can be the spark, and I have to believe that we can be the gasoline that spreads it. Just watch the system quake in fear when it sees we've learned the secret. And stop fighting each other. Because we fight only with love. And we kill only hate with kindness. I said we fight only with love, and we kill only hate with kindness. We live on a spinning mass of rock and lava somewhere in the universe. Let's look after it. He opened his heart to the mess that was the world he saw, poured out his love and watched the flames about him dance and sing and roar.